Welcome to the City of Savannah Online Business Series. In this session, we will cover the pros and cons of 4 of the most common business legal structures. The 4 types of business structure we are going to review are the sole proprietorship, the general business partnership, the limited liability company, and the corporation. If your business address is in Savannah, you must register the business with the City of Savannah and obtain a business tax certificate, regardless of the type of business you have. As a self-employed individual, without any formal structure, you are considered a sole proprietor. You may even work under a trade name or a DBA, doing business as. Reporting your taxes, income, and expenses of your business is done by completing a Schedule C, profit and loss from business, along with your individual tax return on Form 1040. The major drawback for the sole proprietor is that you have no legal protection if someone wishes to sue the business. There are no special actions necessary to create a sole proprietorship other than obtaining a Federal Employers Identification Number, EIN, from the IRS. If you work under a trade name or DBA, you should register the business with the clerk of the Chatham County Superior Court at a cost of about $171. As a sole proprietor, even with a registered trade name, there is no protection for the business name, so anyone could appropriate that name. Other than the registration of your trade name, DBA, and the business tax certificate, there is no cost to establish this form of business. A general business partnership is 2 or more people working together to make a profit. Usually the partnership is defined by a written agreement. The partnership files its taxes on IRS Form 1065 and then presents each partner with a Form K-1 that transfers the profits of the partnership to the individuals who will pay the tax on their share of the income. The partnership has no special legal protection, and each member is liable for any claims against the partnership. Creating a general partnership is usually done by drafting a partnership agreement, which is signed by all parties and sometimes registered with the clerk of the Superior Court. The cost to create a partnership is only the cost of Superior Court registration, any cost related to the drafting of the agreement, plus obtaining your Savannah Business Tax Certificate. The Limited Liability Company, or LLC, is a state-chartered entity that is comprised of 1 or more members. For tax reporting, a single-member LLC reports taxes as a sole proprietor, and a multiple-member LLC reports taxes as a partnership. The great advantage of the LLC is that it provides members with liability protection if the business entity is sued. Creation of an LLC is a simple procedure. An individual may go to the Secretary of State's office online and register the business entity and pay $100 in fees. By filing with the state as an LLC, your business name is protected from others who might want to use it. If you complete the registration yourself, it will cost $100 with a $50 annual renewal fee, plus the cost of your business tax certificate. If you elect to have an attorney do the registration, it will cost from $500 to $1,000. A corporation is owned by shareholders who elect a board of directors who then elect the officers. The corporation has a formal legal structure and is required to hold annual meetings of shareholders. Tax reporting depends on how many shareholders own the business. With a limited number of shareholders, the business usually elects to file taxes under Subchapter S of the IRS Tax Code, from which the term S-Corp is derived. The profits of the S-Corp are passed through the business to the individual shareholders as taxable income. Larger corporations file as taxable entity, paying the tax due, and then pay shareholders a dividend, which is taxable to the individual. The IRS Form 1120 and 1120S are used to report profits from the business. As a shareholder, you are protected from any legal action brought against the corporation. Creating the corporation is similar to the creation of the LLC with the Secretary of State's office. In addition, the formation of a corporation must be advertised in regional papers. By filing with the state, the name of the corporation cannot be used by any other person in the state. The cost to create the corporation also depends on whether or not you do the filing. The filing fee is $100. Legal fees could run $500 to $2,000. In addition, you are also required to register with the City of Savannah. To review, creating a business entity is a fairly simple process that you can do yourself, or you can hire a professional to do it for you. There are specific requirements that you will need to accomplish regardless of how you elect to organize your business. If you create an LLC with multiple members, it is strongly suggested that you have an operating agreement, which defines what your business will do, what individual responsibilities are, and how to add or expel members. In all cases, your address in Savannah requires you to obtain a business tax certificate. If you would like to have a booklet that covers these points and others, please email me, Carl Byethro, at the email address on your screen. Tell me what type of business you are in, and I will send you any information we have regarding the establishment and operation of that business. If you have any other business questions, please feel free to email me with those questions. Please check the City of Savannah calendar for live online classes that are coming up in the future. Thank you for tuning into this series, and we hope that it has been helpful.